Hello, 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 hello. Another one. Sandy Moth says, what do I think about space travel? Do I think space travel will ever happen? No, I don't. He actually didn't say space travel, he said space tourism. No, I don't. I don't think it will ever happen now. I used to always think it would. So a very short video this, because we now live in an age where we are trying to protect the planet and the atmosphere and the air and everything else. 10 or 15 years ago we weren't in the mindset that we currently are. So I think space travel, space tourism could have happened 20 years ago if we had the technology and everything else then. Because we didn't give a shit, did we? Not really. Sending rockets up to the moon and all the rest of it. A million bloody flights, aeroplane flights all over the place, and chemicals spewing out of factories and all the rest of it. Polluting water, we didn't give a monkey's, not really. Now we care. We care about the plastic straw, carrier bags, you know, chemicals in water, things like that. We do care, finally. So, space tourism, will it ever happen? No. I can't see it ever happening because of the damage that it will cause to the, or to everything, really. When you think about the ozone layer, I don't know whether this was fabricated bullshit or what it was really, but I remember years and years ago, they said there's a hole in the ozone layer. Well, if you're going to send rockets up and down through the ozone layer, surely that would damage it, wouldn't it? So that is why, personally, I would say that space tourism would not happen. And also, it'd be so costly, it would only be for the very, very rich. And for all we know, they're doing it anyway. You know, currently doing it, and we don't know anything about it. You know, the very, very rich are possibly doing it. But yeah, for the average person, if it got cheaper and all the rest of it, and perhaps more regular, I can't really see it happening, because people are now very concerned about this planet and obviously the air that we breathe and the ozone and just pollution in general. To have a rocket or whatever going up, I don't know, every 30 days, something like that, it's going to cause irreparable damage, you would have thought, to the atmosphere, to the ozone, to whatever, and just pollute it with all sorts of old rubbish. So for that reason, I don't think it's likely at all. I can't see it. You can look at the bigger question, will we ever colonize? Will we ever colonize somewhere like the moon or Mars or somewhere like that? I think that's a possibility, although to take up a few panes of glass and keep on doing that and building and building and building and building, I think it would take so long, and then to establish plants and water and get the right air and oxygen and nitrogen and things like that, I think it may prove too costly. You know, I think the only time we do that is if we knew we were on a course of destruction, if we knew we got 100 years left of this planet, then we would look for another planet perhaps and try. But apart from that, I can't see that happening either, really. Okay, thank you, Sandy Moth. I can't see it at all for those reasons. Cheers, take care, be well. Ta-ra then.